On his 80th birthday, Arthur found himself at the city's most extravagant restaurant. His wealthy family, whispering about his faded suit and quiet demeanor, had placed him at a small, isolated table, as if he were an afterthought. The clinking of their champagne glasses and their loud, self-important laughter created a world he wasn't invited into. He sat alone, a silent island in a sea of luxury. A young waitress named Sarah approached his table, her heart aching with sympathy. "Water, sir," she asked gently, her voice a soft contrast to the surrounding noise. Arthur smiled, a warm, genuine expression that reached his eyes. "Thank you, my dear," he said, his voice steady and kind. From the bustling kitchen, the head chef, Markow, watched the scene unfold on the monitor. He saw the family's dismissive gestures and then the old man's dignified calm. Something about Arthur's quiet grace intrigued him. He wasn't just another customer. The restaurant manager, Michael, also observed from a distance. He'd seen all kinds of wealthy patrons, but the sheer arrogance of this family was something else. They ordered the most expensive items on the menu, making a show of their wealth, while the old man they brought with them was left to himself. Michael felt a growing sense of disapproval, his fist clenching slightly at his sides as the family was about to pay. Flaunting their platinum credit cards, Michael approached their table, but he didn't address them. Instead, he walked directly to Arthur's table, bowed deeply, and said, "Sir, a pleasure to have you with us tonight. As always, everything is on the house." A stunned silence fell over the restaurant. The family stared, their jaws slack. Sarah's eyes widened in disbelief, and Chef Marco stepped out from the kitchen, wiping his hands on his apron, a look of dawning realization on his face. The entire staff stood at attention, their gazes fixed on the quiet old man. Arthur slowly stood up, his posture now exuding an undeniable authority. He looked at his family, their faces a mixture of confusion and horror. "For years," he began, his voice ringing with clarity, "you've enjoyed the fruits of my labor. Yet, you've treated me like a burden. You've forgotten where you came from." He then turned to Michael. "I built this restaurant not just for fine dining, but as a place of respect. It seems my own family failed to read the menu." With that, Arthur walked towards the exit, the entire staff parting for him like the sea, leaving his family frozen in a silence more deafening than all their earlier noise. The lesson had been served, and it was a taste they would never forget. Thanks for watching.